What's up? My name is Albie, and here I'm kind of doing a journal, a daily journal for the next 3 months of this new program that I've just started doing, created by Jen Healy, Zen Healing. And yeah, so far it's been really reflective. Um, as it being a four-phase system, 3-month program, there are a lot of different things that we're going through. And well, to start, the first thing that I am uh, talking about and in the process of transforming is basically the first week is to kind of like taking inventory and going through what are your wants, desires, what are the things holding you back, what's your story, how can you reword it, what are some little things we can do right now to start making a commitment to the things that you really want to achieve. And so for me, what I am currently focusing on, I'm going to have to get out my notes because when I'm on camera, I have a tendency of not remembering everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my phone out and begin from there and maybe improvise. So yeah, what's my story? So my story is that maybe I'm lazy. Maybe I don't have enough time. I don't have enough energy. And this belief that I have been telling myself for a long time is not serving me in the best way, to be honest. If you constantly being like, "Oh, I just don't have enough energy. Oh, I just don't have enough time." No, it's more like you do have enough time and I do have enough energy, and if I don't, there's some things that need to change, maybe diet, exercise, or whatever. But those are the story beliefs that I've been kind of telling myself, but I don't actually believe them. I just know that that is a pattern and constant thought in me. Maybe I don't, I think mainly, especially, I think for some reason, actually being in Hawaii is like, I love it here. It's really warm, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, but also I'm working during the day and I just know that I could wake up a little bit earlier to get my day started, to get myself in state to work out, which I have been doing a little bit. And um, it feels good when I actually get up in the morning and get my blood flowing, get myself in a positive mindset. The rest of the day usually flows very well. Um, some things that I really want right now are one, financial self sufficiency. I would love to have location independence, a remote job, which I've actually discovered recently through a friend, and he is called search engine marketing, and I really want to pursue that as a way of making money on anywhere it can be. So it kind of like fits in exactly where I need to be, and he can be he's happy to be a mentor for me, which is super really cool that he's willing to do that for me. Other things that I want to do, this has always been on my list, but I've always gone through waves, which is interesting about me. I tend to go through waves of doing something pretty well for a little while, but I haven't sustained it. Like usually it's like a 2, sometimes a 3 month thing, but then for whatever reason I tend to fall off the track. But another thing that I really want is abs like a superhero action figure, to be able to be super fit. That's always been kind of like super cool in my mind once I get to like a certain level of being really fit, like and super embodied, like that makes me feel really good. And I've actually, sustained a pretty and maintained in my opinion, a fit body, but it's not like super amazing. And so having that like chiseled 6 pack ab, like an action figure, sounds kind of dope to me. If I can do that, that'd be super cool. So I don't want it just to be like this idea that I think is cool. I want to actually achieve it. Okay. I want to constantly feel blessed. So this is more like of a spiritual thing where I'm just like feeling good no matter what. And I think I have a pretty good mindset, but maybe, I also have looping patterns as well in my head. And if I can have more tools to be able to get myself out of those kind of negative loops, I can be a little bit happier, feel more blessed, feel more joyful, feel more grace and peace. Um, I want to live in a beautiful place with fresh, clean air, beautiful scenery. Right now, I'm currently in Hawaii, which has those things, so that's pretty awesome. Um, I want to live in a supporting environment, and I want to create a 2 hour set list and perform. So that'd be great if I could actually get off my butt and create and have a set list ready to go. And I could just go ahead and do a 2 hour performance wherever. If people want to hire me for that, that'd be great. So, identifying my glitches. I am lazy, don't have enough time, I'm too tired. I know these are not even really true, but that is kind of a thing for me. So those are the glitches that I'm identifying at this moment. Uh, Listen and change language. So rather than saying I am lazy or I don't have enough time, well, I do. I have an abundance of time, I have an abundance of energy, and I have what it takes to accomplish what I want, and I feel great when I accomplish those things. Feelings and needs. I just want to feel amazing, energetic, embodied. I want to feel mentally light and open to the world, and also protective as well. So having strong boundaries as well as being open to receiving the goodness the world has to offer. Um, Needs, feelings, needs. I need healthy food to feel good. It really makes me feel amazing when I have healthy food going through my system. I tend to feel better in general. What areas need most attention? Prioritize, scrutinize, re-energize. I would say time management. Really, I have moments of waking up early and being like, sweet, I did that, but then other days I put on the snooze button. So finding that thing for me to really um, help me wake up in the morning and feel stoked to wake up in the morning to do a morning practice before heading to work. That would be really cool. And the whole maybe possibly not feeling like it attitude, not enough energy, or for whatever reason I'm not motivated enough to do the things. That's so funny. That's a thing, not feeling like it. So getting over that laziness thing, I suppose. Maybe that's what it is. What brings you alive? Oh, what brings me alive? Being out in nature, strong connection, having a personal, intimate relationship. What brings me alive? Really good tasting food, music, performance, me performing as well as going to musical performances, dancing, body movement. Um, yeah, those are a few things just off the top of my head that bring me alive. And failures. So that's a funny thing for me because I feel like I haven't had like a devastating failure where I was like, oh, I put so much into this thing, project, self, or whatever, and then felt like devastated that I didn't accomplish it, or something happened where it was just like I fell on my face. And that's kind of a thing where I don't think I've actually really pursued any particular thing that much as a project where I was like really wanting it to happen and it failing. I just feel like I haven't tried. That's the thing. My failure is not putting enough effort into any one project outside of my basic needs. I've always been able to make money. I've always been able to have an environment where I can sleep well. Always got a roof over my head and normally have people around me to support me. Um, so I've always felt good wherever I'm at, but and that's what I want to work on more is being more amazing, being more going towards a specific goal, targeting something and really going for it. Right now, specifically, things that I really want to do are search engine marketing, um, simply because that's seems like it's a beautiful thing to be able to be location independent and have a chill job to be able to work online. And it seems like, from what I know, that it doesn't take up 40 hours a week to be able to make a decent salary, and you can do that anywhere in the world. So that's super cool. I want to try that. I want to pursue the 2 hour set list for music so I could actually have something that I'm like, sweet, this is something I have really put a lot of effort in. I have the skills, I have the ability, it just needs to happen. Um, and the yoga swing, of course. Want to pursue more certification in this and really being able to assist people in classes as well as personal private lessons as well. And yeah, so that's body, work, music. I feel like if I put too much on my plate, nothing is going to get done. But I feel like that is pretty good for right now. Yoga swing, SEM, music, and those are the main personal projects that I am focusing on. And for my intimate partner, I would like to go on more adventures and play. I like to play. All right. What did I learn from failing? Like I said, I think my failure is basically this. Already, this OPP program has gotten me to think about, okay, really, I just haven't, since I don't have any particular thing I've really failed at besides like maybe a test or something in grade school. Um, that was because I didn't try. And so, really, that's the main thing for me is not trying. I need to try more and really set maybe time, set dates for when I want things to be done. That might be a good tool for me to have. Set not only goals but a time limit as well, so that I can be like, okay, I want to have this done at this specific time. All right, practice telling a new story, removing the knots, speak what you want, pivot, value system. I think I've kind of gone over that. I really value health, wellness, and I'm really all about that. Anything to do with elevating the body, mind, and spirit, which is what this program is all about, the OPP program, Optimal Performance Program. Um, that's what I value, and I value having peace and grace in my life and having things flow. I appreciate and value having strong connections to people. Don't have to be a lot, but at least a few that are like really close to me that I can count on or just have strong ties to. And I value playtime, being outside. I just really value having a balanced, beautiful, fulfilling life in that sense. It doesn't, I've never felt like I needed extravagant things, although those things are really nice to have. Like, I would like to have more of the ability to enjoy extravagant things if I wanted to. That'd be ideal. Um, Goals, plan, inspired action, teaching tools, techniques. Set yourself up for success with support, accountability, reassess, ideas, insights, and inspiration. I think I've kind of gone over the things that I am aware of, and as like far as the things that I mentioned is just really putting in the time. So the commitments I can make right now, I think is really important. So the commitment I am making right now is to put my alarm on for 7 a.m. 7 a.m. is the time because waking up anytime before that seems to be really difficult for me. So 7 a.m. and getting up and going for a run, doing HIIT training or some abs of some sort is really important. Getting my body aligned, which then also helps my mind get aligned. So I think working out with a meditation would be perfect for a commitment in this short term. For the short term at this moment. All right. I think that's all I have for this moment, but that's my first video, And all right, I'll see you next time. Probably tomorrow.